guys. Welcome back to a brand new episode with the Podfam.
Hello.
This is your girl, Diana.
This is boy Checo.
This is your girl, Cynthia.
This is Paula.
And we're back. How's everyone doing?
I'm doing all right.
Fine. Very good.
You know what? I do got a story real quick though.
Oh my God, yes,
Ooh.
yes.
Yeah, I like. Yeah, you like stories.
Check
So-
with the tea. Check
Bro,
with the tea.
so the other day, you know, me and my anxiety and shit, I'm always think I'm dying, right? And I made an appointment to get a stress test. I don't know if you guys know what that is. They basically plug up like all these stuff on your chest because I thought I was having like chest pain. So I'm like, I'm fucking having a heart attack, all this other shit. My nurse was a person I went to high school with. I was so fucking embarrassed, bro.
Why?
Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, just that,
Yeah.
like, awkward, like, and this person I never really spoke to like that, but I was just like, what the fuck? And then my wife right away is like, you fucked her, didn't you?
Oh my God.
And I'm like, nah, bro. Like, why is it always gotta be like that? I'm like, it's just like, with my anxiety, it's just awkward, bro.
Hey, Checo,
Like,
Checo, just between us, though. Nobody's gonna know.
nobody knows, right?
Oh, yeah, nobody's gonna know.
It was only one time.
Did you?
Bingo.
No. But it was embarrassing, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I
for
get
me,
you.
it was. I don't know. Like,
But
how would-
why was it embarrassing? Like her checking your vitals or her seeing you naked? What kind of
Wait, it's a
Wait.
stress test. What do you?
Yeah.
No.
I gotta take off my shirt, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I wasn't, like, naked, bro. Like,
Right,
but
I'm
yeah,
saying,
yeah.
right.
Like,
I was like, what kind of stress?
Sergio.
I'm like, wait a
Oh,
second.
that.
I figured like physical, like you have to like take.
No.
Wait,
just
okay.
like, just like it.
Wait, though. Does she call you Sergio or Checo?
Well, so she is not Latina,
Oh, okay.
so she called me Sergio.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were
Government
saying she called you
name.
Yeah,
Chico.
Like Chica. No.
How you been, Checo? I heard you're a podcast.
Nah, dude.
Put me on.
Well, we never hung out with the same crowd. So it's like and she had a mask on and I didn't. So
But she recognized you.
she recognized me. I didn't, I still
That's
couldn't, you know.
interesting.
You're like, Star?
No. Like what? No.
That is interesting though, because if you didn't talk, you didn't run in the same like crowds or circles.
yeah.
Is she that's
Yeah, that's what I said. That's why I was kind of like, damn.
Did you do small talk or no?
I tried to because I think I was just so nervous, and then I just started talking, bro. Like I started
Yeah.
like just rambling on and whatever. And I don't even know what I said, honestly.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
So
She's like on the
Band-Aids.
Yes, for compas and shit.
I know. Now she's a subscriber. What's up?
No, I feel you because one day, I mean, I'm exposing myself like always, but one day I had a muela like bien podrida. And I went to the dentist and the girl that was there was like, I went to high school with her and I'm over here like, yeah, I got fucked up too.
Bro, so it is embarrassing. So
It
I'm
is
not like
embarrassing.
weird about it, right?
It is embarrassing. It's just, I think it's like your personal business. And it's
That's
like,
what it is.
okay,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, okay.
yeah, like, you know, they took the professional route, but it's like, I still knew you, like, you know, like it's a
Yeah.
little weird. Like, you knew me from back in the day when my tooth was perfectly fine.
Está podrido
Now
and
I'm
shit.
grown. Está podrido, you
Been a
know?
minute.
Yeah, so I get you.
Yeah.
But like, what did she say anything? Did she make you feel uncomfortable, or it was just the overall?
She kept on trying to bring up like high school stuff. And, like, but again, we didn't roll in the same crowd at all, you know? I didn't really hang out with like white people like that. So I was just like, oh, do you remember this person, that person? I was kind of like, no. Like, you know, we didn't hang out with the same people. So,
Yeah.
Dude, maybe your stress levels were higher, dude.
Yeah.
bro,
Yeah, that's true.
my blood pressure was high.
Recheck. Those stats are not accurate.
Yeah,
Don't
Can I
believe-
get a
don't believe my chart.
do-over?
Yeah.
You're like really distorting my results
Yeah,
here.
you can't do
For
it.
real.
Yeah, how you gonna show up to a stress test and then she's stressing you,
I
bro?
know, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Getting your wife all riled up.
Man.
Cut it
No,
out.
that actually is true. I would go in for it. Like, call my insurance and be like, listen,
Yeah.
It didn't work out.
That was a trial.
I need a do-over.
No,
Maybe in a
luckily-
different town.
Right?
Policy.
I mean, who would have thought too? Because like I went to Addison, so and then Aurora, it's like
Oh.
45-minute drive. You know what I mean? So like I
Yeah.
never would have thought I would have ran into someone
It
from
was
high school.
meant to be.
Well, like, you know, they say that we live a lot of casualidades and it takes a while for us to experience them. Like I have never had any personally happen to me, but it's just like, oh, I find out that my friend knew this other friend and like they're friends now. And it's like, what? Like, how did you guys even come about? But it doesn't involve me personally. It's just like, it ends up like far away friends que se conocen, and I'm like, how?
To that literally last Friday, I went to a family party. Not my family party, but like
Not my
a
birthday.
friends, my boyfriend's friends parties and stuff like that. I've been to at least 5 other parties already. Last Friday, we found out that one of their friends is my mom's parientes from where we're from. And I've been to 5 other family parties, and I just found out
Damn.
last
Small world.
They're from Atolinga.
yeah.
Yeah, in Atolinga, out of all places in
Right, like I
Zacatecas.
think like right here. and shit.
It's a small town. I mean,
It
very
is a
small town.
Very
Yeah.
small town.
Like me and Louis are cousins. No, just kidding.
And you know what? We were talking
Whoa.
about. I fucking believe it, bro. Shit, pedophile. No, but they were saying that it's not a small world. They actually said it's a long reach or something like that. They gave me that quote. I was just like, bro, I've been in like 5 at least of these family parties, like back to back, and we're finding this shit right now. Like that's crazy.
that is crazy.
You never know.
Because it's a big Durango family, and I'm like Durango is fuck, you know, like as fuck.
Yeah, you would have never thought.
I'm like I'm from Tolinga, you know, like.
Yeah.
They're like, no, but this and this and that, and your grandma and my grandma, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah. No, I mean, you never know. You never know. The strangest
it's
things
weird, right?
happen.
Like a lot of things, like we're
Yeah.
probably related right now.
When we all met, when we started talking, and we're like,
Yeah.
wait, I'm from Zacatecas?
Yeah.
You're from Zacatecas.
Yeah.
What? That's
Link. No, but how's everybody doing?
Other than that, I'm good though. Other than
Are
that,
your
I'm-
stress levels? You okay?
Yeah.
How are your
A little
stress levels?
stressed.
Yeah.
I passed though.
You
Okay.
did.
Yeah, I passed. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm not gonna get a heart attack. All right, cool. I don't even know what it is though. So
So it kept on going? Like, se te
every
quitó?
now and then. But they say it's like, okay, so they say when you do have anxiety and stress, your body will mimic heart attack or whatever to like get your mind off of whatever you're thinking.
Isn't it like
Your-
like fight or flight that we're on?
Yeah,
body
in a
always-
way, in
yeah.
a way. But yeah, that's what your body does. It'll mimic other things, or like it'll mimic like you have pain somewhere else to keep your mind off of whatever you keep constantly thinking. Which, if you have anxiety, you know, your head's just always running,
you not
bro.
hear
The
me
same. Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
I was already I was in Montgomery and shit. Montgomery, Illinois and shit.
Oh snap!
I'm fucking dead.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Comadre, have you had any like casualidades happen to you?
the only thing I can think of recently. I'm stressed of totally different reasons. Kid going to college. I mean, it's still like a year and a half, but to me, it's like
happening.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
We went to a college visit, and then we were sitting in waiting to go to the tour, and then my husband sees this guy who lives in another state that he works with, and he does like the point is, like, this guy goes to another state. He has a daughter who's a junior, and we end up seeing her. We end up seeing them, like the family, like here in Chicago. To me, that's like really, and it wasn't a holiday weekend. We actually ended up taking a half day. I took a half day from work. My daughter had like a half day from school, and we took advantage because my husband was in town, and it ended up working out. So we just chose like this day out of like, it was just really random that we're there, and they actually came in from another state to come and do the same college tour, like in the Midwest. It was to me, that was bizarre. And sometimes I think back and I'm like, what does that mean? That was really wild. Or I would see other kids there, and I was like, it's not even hot. Like, aren't you supposed to be in school?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing here? I'm like, she didn't take a half day. She had a half day of school, which means you had to like lose extra days to fly in here. You lost today. And then I see them. So little things, like some weird things like that. Family wise, I don't know. I'm sure there are, but that's the only, because college is invading my life. So that's the only thing I can think about. And to me, that's really weird.
Mm-hmm.
They met each other. Actually, they had a fellowship, and they met each other in another country.
Damn.
And they've worked in other states together. And anyways, they ended up here. And
All at the same spot.
we were like in the same spot. We're next to each other. And then all of a sudden I see him talking to somebody. And I'm like, who are you making friends with? Like, we're like supposed to be paying attention to
Right.
these tour guides. And then he's over there trailing behind. And he's like, oh yeah, this is like so-and-so from so-and-so. And I was like, whoa, hi. That's not strange at all.
It's crazy.
But yeah, to me, I mean, that was wild. Somebody that he met in another country that he's worked with in other states. We end up in our state during the school week for a college visit.
That's crazy. Tiene que ver que está con las estrellas eso.
Huh?
Eso tiene
I
que
don't
ver
know.
con
Maybe
The alignment.
the fucking new eclipse and shit.
Huh?
The eclipse.
The
The
eclipse.
eclipse. I don't know. Maybe that's her school. Maybe that means my baby's gonna stay home. Maybe that's what it is, huh?
Do you want her to say home?
I want her to do whatever she wants to do.
Follow her.
Huh? Yeah. No, I honestly want her to go
Dude, that
wherever.
means we get to go to California. We go to California and visit
You
her.
said that pies as hell. Get to California.
Califas. Vamos a Califas.
Yeah, no, I told her, I was like, I'm gonna mail myself to you wherever you go. She's like, I'm not even gonna say anything because you probably will.
Let's go.
You probably will. We had I don't know, did I tell you guys that you guys saw, right? That last year, to just keep things interesting. Anyways, I was showing up in costumes to pick her up to school.
Yeah.
So just showing up in the stupidest costumes, in like, I literally have no shame. I just wanted her to have good memories. So, senior year's coming up, and I'm thinking like, what am I going to do? Because I always call myself her Jaime. She doesn't have a license yet, and I was driving her everywhere. And I'm like, ¿qué voy a hacer? I have to I wanted to just do something. She's going to probably expect a costume or just something, which I will do. But I was like, ¿qué voy a hacer? So I was like, I think I'm going to order a hat, a little Jaime hat, and I'm going to order like an oversized, suit and jacket with just like a dingy yellow, button up shirt. And I'm going to give myself makeup, bald head, just
You're going all
teeth.
all in.
And I was like, but I want to rent a old limo, like a beat up, tore up limo, or just a beat up cat,
1980s.
Yeah. And then have a sign that says Nicole's Jaime report. Okay, yeah, Jaime reporting for duty when I pick her up from school, on the first day of senior year, and just surprise.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
I think it would be. I don't know if it was.
That's
but I was
badass.
like, where do I
That's
get a
the
car?
memories that she's not gonna remember.
Huh?
That's memories that she's gonna remember.
Either that or she's really gonna hate me. I mean, at first I didn't know what she was gonna do when I started showing up in costume, but she actually ended up laughing. So I was like, I want to kick it up a notch, but where do I find a car? Can you guys, anybody help me?
Just
Yes.
A limo.
An old school car?
Just an old school, just a
Yeah.
honky, just piece of metal, just.
Yeah,
can you
I
see it in
believe
your
it.
head like
Comadre,
that?
de los carros de mi mamá no va a estar hablando, ¿ok?
No, but the old school, the stretch limos.
Yeah.
You still sort of see them, but they're rusted. They're not, they're not up. There's no way I'm finding one of those. So I'm thinking what kind of a car?
I'm sure if you go to a limo place and be like, this is what I need. They'll make it happen.
Let me
For
borrow
money?
it for half a day.
Yeah, for money they'll make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anybody have a limo company?
Link.
I'll treat it right.
Yeah.
I just wanted to pull up to a curb, and I just gotta stand in front of it with a sign.
Yeah.
Wait, that reminds me. On TikTok, before TikToks get banned, you guys want to talk about that?
Oh, yeah.
On TikTok, there's this kid that picks up his brother every day from school with a different song and blasts that shit. And just to embarrass him, but it's at the same time it's his older brother picking his little brother up from school. So it's every day it's and I think the kid was embarrassed, but now he's going along with it. So maybe.
No, I love
Oh,
that. I've
yeah.
seen some with dads picking up their kids. I think that's super cute.
My kids will ditch their last period and have me just wait there like a dumbass. If I ever did that to them.
Well, I'll sneak up. I don't know how. I don't think the first time she was expecting it, and then other times I would try to be in different spots. I would park the car, so she thought I was coming there, so she would try to go around, and then I was sitting in the ghost face from Scream on the side of the quad, just sitting on the stairs, just waiting. And then kids are just waiting. Cars are backed up. Parents are wanting to leave. They're like, I need to know whose parent that is. I need to know who's going to get in that car. And then I'm thinking, no, please go. She's good. I was like, you know what? Stay. That's fine. That's fine. I stood out in the rain one time for hours waiting for her to come out. I had a full tricycle. I was in the Jigsaw.
Oh damn! Saw 3 and shit.
Yeah. I had the thing. I had I was looking on Facebook Marketplace to go get the little red tricycle.
Hey guys, that's just the Scream movie that you just brought to my mind. Have you guys heard about the new update on the Scream movies?
Oh yes,
No.
yes. Scream 7.
Scream 7.
Yes.
Have you no?
No.
Yes.
I guess those Latina actors. I honestly I don't know their name.
Melissa Barrera and the younger
Ortega.
one,
Jenny
Jenny Ortega. Sí.
We're on the Scream, like,
6,
6 movie. You talking about Scream?
Yeah.
Stab.
Yeah, stupid.
But they are no longer. They're no longer with Metro anymore.
We are now with Metro anymore.
They're now going with the trilogy, like the
Sí.
Scream, because they support
Palestine.
But now, the main character, you guys have seen Scream, right?
Yeah.
Sí.
Yeah, I mean, I saw like the first.
Hello, Sydney.
Yeah.
She was like, nah, you guys ain't paying me. I'm out. So they brought these Latinas actors, and so hype up, they're on other shows, other movies, bring more fucking, sorry, damn, we were commute to the movie. Damn, fuck. They're out, and guess who's back in?
Nev Campbell.
Hello, Sydney.
Oh shit.
So everybody's like, are we supporting Scream? Are we not supporting Scream?
Fuck Scream.
Because the main character's back.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Well, first of all, they didn't treat her right. They played her. They didn't want to pay her, and then everybody was
What she's worth.
up in arms, right? But they did. They explored. I think for the last 2 movies, they had Melissa Barrera and Jenny Ortega. They did really, really well when they didn't think, the movies had been doing okay, but those last 2, people actually came back to start seeing them again.
Mm-hmm.
They did really well. When Melissa Barrera, everything was happening with Palestine, when everything started, she was very vocal and showed her support. And the studio was like, yeah, no. Was giving every excuse in the book other than that at first. And then still wasn't backing down. And then in support, Jenny Ortega, I think they said that there was conflict issues with with Wednesday, with the Addams family. Well, not the Addams family, with the show Wednesday, but it ended up being that, or at least we think that it was that. Anyways, they both one was made to leave, the other one stepped down. But yes, now it was just announced that because people said, all right, no one has been streaming these movies, doing anything, and so they're feeling it, and they have now, I guess, brought on Nev Campbell, and she said yes. So, they didn't want you before, ma'am. They treated you like crap, but now, they're using it as a ploy. Yes. And so in solidarity, other people left, but now she's back. So yes, no, I love I love the franchise, but I will not be watching Scream.
Yeah, that's
7.
how I feel about that too.
And actually since you were talking about TikTok before, and because of TikTok, it's how a lot of people find out a lot of things. That's what unites a lot of people. And
Jason's my source.
The TikTok ban is happening. It's passed. It's like,
well, it passed the House.
Yes, it passed the House.
Yeah,
so now we're waiting for it to go into to the Senate, and so it's not postponed. What did it post? Did they postpone it, or
is it like in 6 months or something?
Maybe, I don't think it's in 6 months. I can't remember. And I'm not even gonna say because I'm gonna sound dumb. But anyway, so we're waiting for that. But now the word is that they think that it might not. Hopefully, it's not going to pass because those people are now starting to see the power of like the people like uniting. A lot of places have disconnected. A lot of like senators' offices have disconnected their phones because they're getting so many calls. It's like, how are you going to go and disconnect your phone? That's the phone of the people.
Yeah.
How are you going to go and disconnect your phone? And they're saying, I'm like, yeah, like so many people have used that to boycott. Like right now, the Kellogg's boycott, the Starbucks boycott. Yeah. There's so many different things happening that because whether you think TikTok is a good source of news. I mean, it shouldn't be. You still do. I always advocate, do your own research. But it definitely has helped to unite people because it helps spread the word very quickly.
I'll be spreading the word.
It helps spread the word very quickly. I mean, you always have to like just do it responsibly because I think a lot of things do spread.
A lot of misinformation.
Yes.
Yeah.
But there's so many things, yes, like, or something's happening, and then that's how a lot of people find out very quickly, and we're able to act or react to certain things to be able to help and protect ourselves. Because right now, we're not getting a lot of help from, other places, and we have to just look out for ourselves and our families and our neighbors. And
but what do you think is the real reason why they want to take down TikTok?
Because of that, I think people are
You think
organizing.
that's the real reason?
No, I heard some
I don't
shit.
think that's the real
I
reason.
I think it's twofold. Yeah, I think it's number one, it's becoming a source where people are able to able to connect and
The awareness.
spread information, and a lot of the things that are happening in other countries, like in Gaza, like in just so many places, you're actually seeing real images that even the media does not share and will never share. They don't want you to see. No one wants you to see those types of things.
That's
the
true.
reality of things happening. So twofold, right? And then three, they don't want us to either think for ourselves, and then on top of that, they don't want us to be able to not be controlled. And so now people are starting to be fed up. There's so many people that are broke, so many people a paycheck away from being homeless. And then on top of that, there's a lot of people actually quitting their jobs and making really good money from TikTok, whether it's like passive income, whether they're selling on TikTok Shop or they went viral or just whatever. They have their own little niche, whatever, and they're actually making money, and people are quitting their sucky jobs that they hate. And so now the upper class do not have the same access to people like in our working all of these menial jobs, because people see that they're able to make money on the internet.
Yeah.
And so I think it's like, I don't think it's any one thing. It's so many things. So that whole crock of information, if it was that information, why does the president has a TikTok? All of these senators have a TikTok, have built their platforms of a TikTok so the younger generations know who they are.
Fact.
So they go out and vote for them. So if we're worried about them stealing our information, why do they have TikTok? I mean, people that are actually going into the White House, going into the Senate floor, going into all of these different places, why do they have TikTok?
So that's why I think it's not because of those reasons, because everyone else does have it. I think it's all money.
It has to be
I
with
think
money.
now they have the TikTok Shop.
Oh,
yes.
Who's that compete with? Amazon.
Yeah.
It's all money. It's literally all money. The spreading news and all that shit. You have X. You have Facebook.
Yeah.
X, you can literally post anything.
Well,
On TikTok, they will. Like,
Yeah.
if it's kind of too vulgar or
They'll ban your
too- like,
account.
they will stop it.
Yeah.
I'll
So
block
and
you.
X, dude, you could literally put. I mean, they said they put Drake shit, whatever the fuck
Yeah.
that video. I didn't see it though.
Yeah, that-
Y'all saw it?
Drake.
I didn't see it. I don't want to see
Comadre,
it.
you saw it, right?
No.
Drake?
I purposely do not. No.
So that wouldn't be.
Purposely do not, because I know anytime you
Y'all
go
can't
on
blame
there,
me out of the group.
you will be I do not want to be visually assaulted, and I know as soon as you open X at any given day, it'll be like somebody's that I'm like not about
So-
to be. Yes,
That's a perfect example where it's like on TikTok that wouldn't fly.
yes,
Yeah.
but also,
You know what I mean?
But also, who's on X and who's on Facebook? Think about that.
mom.
So you have how
My
many
BS.
cross sections of generations are on TikTok?
I see what you're saying.
So yes, no, I wholeheartedly believe, because now you have the people from, is it like the people from Trader Joe's, Amazon, and Zuckerberg, and somebody else. I forgot who the fourth person is. They're lobbying to get like unions canceled, and then they're part of also lobbying this whole TikTok situation,
But I
because
love Amazon.
nobody is on Facebook except for our older generations.
Of course, yeah.
But their older generations, they're using it, to kind of chat and do whatever. They're not using it to mobilize like the platform
Right.
the way that TikTok is growing. And it went from like a little musically like whatever
Kids.
Right.
sort of
Kids
app
thing,
That's what it
yeah.
was.
to videos, to now people are making massive incomes on there, to now it's a sort of competition with Amazon without the inflated prices, not just yet anyway, right? Without having to pay those membership fees like Prime to get free shipping or coupons or all the different discounts that you can get on TikTok Shop. So, for sure. There's so many different facets to it that I think that the information part, they're stealing our information. I think that's the least of it.
Yeah.
If they cared about our information, why am I getting like 50 spam calls a day? Who's selling my information?
Yeah.
Our refrigerators, everything's following us. Did you guys hear about the car situation?
What happened?
That if you have anything but those old school analog cars with no sort of computers, that they're selling the companies like GM, especially, that was the biggest one that they mentioned, that if your car has like any sort of speaker, which they all do, like if you could plug in your phone and talk, through your car, they have a speaker, which means they're listening to your phone calls and recording and keeping it on some sort of database.
I wish they would.
And,
I be saying some shit. I be talking to myself.
but that's
Like,
not even the
this
worst
bitch-
of it. The computer is picking up, and even if you haven't gotten into an accident, it's picking up any sort of movement that you do with your car. When the light turns green or red, are you like, do you hit the gas right away? Do you accelerate really quickly? Do you hit your brakes? So let's say you haven't gotten into an accident, but then you're going to go and renew your insurance, and then you're going to be like, why the hell are you charging me this much? I've never been in an accident. And then they're going to tell you there's some report. I forgot what the name of the report is. It'll come to me in a minute. There's some sort of report, and they're advising everybody to freeze this report because this report knows anything and everything on you, and all sorts of companies are
I was just looking at that.
and
you
all
stupid
sorts of
bitch.
companies are selling this all of your information to this report, and then your insurance company, your car company, anybody has access to this report.
The safe drive.
Everything is on there. How many times you accelerate? Like, are you turning really fast? How long are your trips? How many times?
They're
Like,
long, they're long, dude.
okay, and that's
Mine are
just like
longer.
that's just like the short of it. So yeah, like our information is literally everywhere. Everyone has access to our information. You just have to know where to look. And the sad part is, I don't know where the hell to look. So yes, TikTok showed me. I was like, what
That's
the
my story,
hell?
bro.
TikTok is everything.
She just showed me. I had no idea. Like, she has an app. Like, so they tell you, like, so if one way to mitigate this is if your car has one of those apps that it tells you like to download, don't download that shit. That's another easy way. They say, like, if they're offering you a free promotional dongle that'll help you connect your car, don't take that.
They're Transformers,
really
bro.
scary shit, man.
It's because they give you a discount.
Yes.
Yeah, supposedly.
To-
Yeah, we
yes.
took that shit off, bro.
Dude, all of it. And how that, to me, that was scary. Like, how hard you accelerate, how like fast you
We're just
go,
gonna-
even if you've never been in an accident.
I'll be right back.
Leave me alone.
Hold on, guys. I gotta
Like,
take the app.
Leave me alone. You're not paying me to like fix my car if I've never been. Like, dude,
Yeah.
that's like whatever. Like you imagine jamming in your car, or you're listening to music too loudly. You could possibly cause an accident.
Or miss an exit.
Or nine. Or just or nine.
You're not listening to smooth jazz. You're listening to that. You're giving yourself anxiety. Should you really be driving under
Yeah.
these conditions?
Well-
I'm gonna auto lock your car. Pull over to the side.
Who's ever listening to me in my car, I'm bringing their stress levels up because she's like, this fucking bitch again.
No, but can you believe it? Like, like Diana, you seem a little too accelerated on your
Shut the
drive.
fuck up.
Please pull over to the curb. The
I
car will be shutting
can't.
down in 5 minutes until your
Yeah.
heart rate comes down.
And they say that's probably going to be the future,
Hell
bro.
no.
There has to
This is
be.
in the future.
Imagine that
So you
shit.
guys, okay, let's vote. Who do you think? Who thinks that TikTok's gonna be banned?
I don't think it's going to be
I don't
banned.
think it's gonna be banned.
No.
My people,
They got to cut
my
that
Asian
check.
people are gonna pull through. I feel like
They have to pull through
an
because
agreement. They're gonna be an agreement.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm
have
telling you, I think TikTok's going to have to cut a check, and then they're going to kind of go away.
Yeah.
Bajita la mano and shit, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be some shit like that. That's what I feel like. It's all
Yeah.
about
You
money.
think
It's all
about
money.
It is.
I don't know. Something will have to happen. I don't think like there's two.
It's cutting a check.
There
It has
an
to be cutting a
election,
check.
like an election is about to happen. Like, I don't think he's that dumb. So many kids are about to turn 18. You're really gonna take away their TikTok?
That's true. Actually, sorry to interrupt, but today we actually took my kids from school, first time voters. Y hicieron un desmadre. Imagínense.
Yeah, I mean, you have all these kids.
Posters, fucking like just like, yeah, we're gonna vote, and like hype as fuck.
Yeah.
They know about
Tengo
their
miedo.
rights.
Tengo miedo.
They want to vote.
Yeah.
They're about to turn 18.
They look on TikTok and shit.
So they will be voting. I don't think that I think it's to scare people for whatever reason. And I mean, will it happen? Maybe. And then maybe will it rescind it? I don't know. I mean, honestly, at this point, and the crazier things have happened. So who knows? But I don't think so. Again, an election's about to come up, and all of these old people up in the Senate, like they may be old and geriatric, but like, are they really that dumb?
Did Florida already ban TikTok?
Who?
Florida?
Dude,
No.
yeah, like Florida needs
Floridians?
to just like
But
sing.
Florida's its own country.
Yeah.
Pretty much, man. That's
for
crazy.
real.
Florida
But-
just like, yeah, it just needs to like float away. Just go. Be your own island. Just you want to be by yourself so bad. Just go.
Hey, so what's going on with K Middleton? Y'all know or what?
K. Middleton?
What's going on with the royal family?
Bro.
With the royal family?
I don't know. You got
So
me there.
I don't watch The Crown. I never watched The Crown. I'm
Diana
not
part
interested.
2.
I'm not interested in any of that. But I started going down this rabbit hole. So apparently,
with you.
so do you want to go? Do you want to go?
you go.
So
You
apparently,
go.
but I didn't know. Look, then
They're
I'm
gonna
like
listen
talk
to
too
us,
much.
bro.
No. We're here
¿Qué
for
nos van a hacer?
Pues ya dijiste que lo van a controlar aquí como
Nos van a, pues desde allá nos van a controlar los de aquí, no los de allá.
O sea, la princesa y a mí nosotros.
Well, apparently, so like they're saying like father, like son. También, like the dad did Diana, like, you know, he was a cheater, whatever. Apparently, this one's been cheating forever too, dude. And why are they so? I know we shouldn't go after people's looks, but dude, like, you know, Kate is not.
She a little bad
looking.
bitch. Yeah, she a little baddie.
And like, dude, the girl that he's cheated. Well, that. You know, what is it? What is the word? Yeah, it's the girl that he's supposedly cheating with, allegedly. The girl that he's allegedly, the woman that he's allegedly cheating with. Dude, she looks like she's a little misfortunate looking. Like, she's not, you know, like, really, you had this woman as your wife, and then, like, you have to see the picture. I was like,
but
really?
have you been hearing, like, that basically, like, Kate Middleton, like, primero estaba enferma. This is, like, you know, the princess, right? Like, the royal family.
Sí.
Primero estaba enferma y luego que no la podían encontrar. Luego que she's missing y luego que the mistress. So they're
the castle's big, bro.
Yeah, big. Tienen un chingo.
She's hiding in the corner.
So that's scary, dude. Like, have you ever watched The Crown?
No.
Have you ever watched The Crown?
Oh,
That's just fucked up. You guys should watch it. But like,
I kind of don't want to.
It's basically like they're gonna disappear the princess.
Well,
Like a oopsie.
There's two theories. They're saying that
¿No crees que llegue Mario y lo salve?
Mario Almada.
Whoa.
Boom, boom, boom.
No, so según they're no one's seen her since Christmas. No one's seen her kids, or apparently like the parents, right? Y según they put out a statement that she was going to go in for a planned abdominal surgery. Entonces, then they put out the news that the dad had cancer, and then they're like. Then some reporter from Spain sacó la noticia that she's been in a coma. Not anything that happened during surgery, but it was a post-op care. And then they're like, yeah, that's not true. And then they put out that fake picture where it looks like the head is floating.
And like the fingers are missing.
Real weird. And then they're like, dude, that's like fake as fuck. And then the palace took down the photo. And then they put out another photo. They're like, dude.
And then según she made a statement saying like, yes, I edit the picture. I haven't been feeling myself.
Or something.
Okay. And then the guys like, then the king came out with another, so it's anything that comes out with her.
I'm
like,
telling you, fuck these kings.
Say loud, bro.
Well, ¿tú crees esperar toda la vida ser rey y luego now he has cancer? Like,
that's his karma, bro. That's his karma.
But now he's about to die, so now all the attention is on Kate, and so they're either saying que ya que el amor sí se murió y algo le pasó, and then they're just trying to do this to make you feel sorry for William, to make sure that it's okay for like him to be with his mistress, así como el papá, he didn't have to wait like 100 years to finally marry like la Camila. Or they're saying that she maybe did have surgery, or she just kind of said, you know what, I found out that you're cheating on me, because apparently two old girl's pregnant, the mistress, allegedly.
Another royal baby.
Entonces que she's like, you know what, I'm gonna peace out with the kids, and then everybody's gonna speculate or whatever, and then you're gonna see how much you need me. You're gonna see how much you need me, and then we'll see like what's what. Because like I'm proper, I'm poised. At the end of the day, I'm still the first wife. You can't do shit unless I'm like dead, or like it's not. You can't do it. Like there's like well, I mean, there's like a protocol, right? And so, well, I don't know. So then, but yeah, so that's the tea. That's the tea and crumpets with Kate.
How do you guys think his brother and Meghan and Harry feel about it? Because they're like,
they're watching it from TikTok right now.
Girls, don't like USA. Do not ban TikTok.
Share it to Harry. Yeah. You seen this,
dude? That is.
Hey, what's up with your family?
That is some crazy.
A ver, mándalo por WhatsApp a ver a quién estás hablando.
That's fucked up. Yeah, but I recommend The Crown. The Crown is like historical, but it fucks you up because like all these conspiracy theories.
I do not want to be fucked up.
You should watch it high.
Oh,
make you think a little bit.
Maybe.
Anyways, next topic.
Next topic. We'll put eclipse.
El eclipse.
Total eclipse.
What do my heart?
So how often does this come up? Because like the eclipse that now we're gonna have 3 days of darkness or whatever X amount of days of darkness, and I don't know. It feels like every few years, right?
Yeah.
It's like there's always something like it's the end of the world, and how are we gonna survive?
I mean, at
And-
this rate,
Yeah.
I think this
2K.
particular eclipse, I don't know what it's called, but there's something special about this one that wherever it
The way it
passes,
lines up?
yeah, something about
Yeah.
the way it's lining up. It's something special, and it's gonna last either a little longer. I don't know. I bought the fucking glasses.
You bought
that's all.
them?
That's all I know. Because then you know what? Then we forget,
3D?
and it's
It's
the day
3D?
before, and then they're sold out. They're at Target. I bought them they were like I don't know, $9 for like a pack of 10.
Oh.
They actually arrived yesterday. They're like little cheapy, whatever. They're like approved.
party. Like where we at?
Well, it's during that. Oh wait, hold on.
It's April 8th, right?
Yes, April.
I'm looking at it. Yeah,
and then I
April.
bought the stupid glasses.
Daytime.
And did you see the time? Did you see the time
It's
of
like
the
I don't
stupid
think I
eclipse?
know.
We're all at work and in school.
Yeah.
Not I have PTO.
Well,
Eclipse, bro.
they said that in Oklahoma, the kids got off of school, and that they're gonna have the National Guard there. And people are like, "Why would you have the National Guard
What do they
for an
know?
eclipse?"
What do they know that we don't?
That's weird.
That is weird.
That's suspicious.
That's suspicious. Well, April 8th. I don't know. That's like the day, day before SAT. My kids have school and I have work,
Yeah,
and
we
that's
have
like,
SAT.
yeah, we have like SAT, like national.
Basically,
like,
we're on
testing.
lockdown
Yeah.
at school for like the whole day, so kids could test nationwide.
Yeah, for 2 days. Like
You better
the
take your lunch
the
at
9th and the
1.
10th, and then we're prepping on the 8th.
I'm
So
gonna put
there's
a
no
window.
way. So, anyways, yeah, I bought the glasses. I was like, I don't want to be like dumb and order them. And then I was like, wait a second, let me look at the time.
You're
And
gonna
I
buy
was
that
like,
127.
Huh?
Are you buying the glasses?
Nah, at my job we got welding hoods. It'll be just as good.
no, bro, it has to. You have like these are like whatever
Legit?
NASA approved or whatever the thing, whatever
The
the
welding hoods that
acronym.
we have are just
No,
as good.
aplácate. I'll
No,
bring
I
you
swear
up here.
we
Allegedly,
used
comadre.
You can't.
we used it already.
What if we wear the one for the movie?
No, stupid.
No, I swear the last one we had,
Stop.
we used it. We were all outside with our welding hoods on, fucking watching the fucking eclipse.
Bro.
I swear, bro.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was gonna
But I only watched for like a
Headless
couple
Studios.
seconds. I was like, yeah.
I live studios.
But I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. I would. I
Guess we'll wait and
I'm not
see.
gonna watch.
It sounds like fun. I don't know.
Thanks, guys, for everything.
Can we hold hands?
I bought them. I was like, I'll put them in the Easter baskets.
I'm dead.
And then they're like,
here you go, here you go.
yeah. But then I was like, oh, everybody's gonna be in school.
Yeah,
So, oh, well.
yeah, legit.
So I bought a bunch of glasses for nobody's gonna use them. So yeah, eclipse.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on. I know Cynthia wants to talk about this.
Yeah.
Su mero mole aquí.
Turn her mic on. Turn it off. Turn it off.
If
Damn, bitch.
if your friend is cheating, are you snitching?
If my friend
So yeah.
is cheating, am I snitching? It depends where in my friend circle she's at, to be honest. Because if I'm gonna go, if I'm gonna like, let's say, I know she would never, but let's say it's my sister, and I'm gonna go and tell her boyfriend, and then like I'm all she has. Well, I'm not, but like I'm all she has. Like me seeing her in pain is gonna make me feel some type of way too.
No.
But if it's like the girl that's on my muela, like I got receipts, everything.
So it depends.
It depends how close I am with the person, and if I really see it, like, okay, cheating is cheating.
Yeah, cheating is
Cheating
cheating.
is cheating. But if I see it like it's like, nah, bitch, te lo buscaste type of thing, like he was doing it the whole time too, type of thing, I'll be like, I didn't see anything, type of thing. To be honest, cheating is cheating. But if I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm gonna see where in my circle that person is for me to, think about step 2.
Yeah.
And if step 3, that person kind of is like on the same level, and my
They're
friend
both
is
cheating and shit.
and my friend's just doing like kind of a payback thing.
Yeah.
También, like I'll be like, it's not my business.
So I'll say this, like, let's say it's one of you guys, right? And
Yeah, Checo, one of us. Exactly.
yeah. You guys are cheating.
Oh.
You guys are cheating.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Like, I'm cool with all of your spouses and boyfriends and whatnot. So, me personally, I wouldn't say anything. Sorry, Louis. Ask me. I wouldn't say anything. But I probably would tell you guys like, hey, bro, just not around me, bro. Like you're gonna do that.
Don't
like
involve me.
I don't want to
like don't use me as a cover up. Don't use.
I don't want to be involved.
Don't bring
That's
them
real
around.
shit. That's real shit.
like on some real. You know what I mean?
Because that's messy.
Yeah.
That's messy. And people don't know that shit.
Yeah.
But what if our spouses were cheating? You'll tell us?
Yeah. Maybe. No, yeah.
Say it again.
Yeah.
A ver, let's see.
Yeah. Fucking
We gotta get it
I
recorded.
But again, though, like I would probably talk to your spouses and whatnot and be like, bro, really? Like, why would you do this shit in front of me?
She
Like,
took you
now
to
you're
the
putting me
strip
in the
club,
spot,
bro.
you
I
know?
saw the video.
Like,
That's why. she told me to.
I don't want to be involved.
Like, why
know
would
what
you
I
put me
mean?
in such a good
Yeah.
situation?
Yeah, bro. Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't. Yeah.
Have you ever told like anybody, like your guy, like your close guy friends, like, hey, I saw your girl? Like, you ever encountered that?
Man, so this one time, right, bro?
No, you're lying.
This one time, hold on, bro. Hold on. So my guy was dating this girl, and they were going through like a rough, patch or whatever. And they're dating, so like early 20s. No one's married and shit. But I was promoting, and I was at my event, and she showed up with her friends. Now she got drunk. She was dancing with guys and all this other shit. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Because they weren't like broken up. They were just like pissed off at each other or whatever the fuck, I was like, man, what the fuck do I do, bro? Like, because I see her and that's my guy, I didn't say anything. I felt fucking horrible, bro, because I just didn't want to be involved. I'm like, because like, si yo voy y le digo, hey, tu vieja esto y esto, and then he still stays with her.
You look like a dumbass.
I look like a fucking dumbass, bro.
That's crazy.
In a fucking trick.
And a trick, 100%. Yeah.
Oh, it's guy code. That's guy code.
Yeah. But if he stays with her, then it's like.
Then at least your homie knows that you're real, and you told
But if
him.
he stays with her, and then
But that's his decision.
You know what? That happened to us. One time we went to a liquor store and Louis saw his friend's girlfriend there with a guy getting alcohol. And Louis is very chill. Louis will not get involved in drama. He doesn't like conflict, none of that. But Louis called him and he's like, hey, like, what you doing tonight? And then the guy's like, nothing, I'm chilling at home. He's like, oh, like, you want to hang out or are you with your girl? And he goes, oh no, my girl is out with her friends. And then Louis is like, oh, anda con el Sancho, like joking around.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, está con sus girlfriends. And Louis is like, nah, bro, she's right here in front of me. We're in not literally in front of us, but she was in the same liquor store at the same time. She was in the back, and I think she knew that Louis had seen her, and she was in the back. And Louis is like, no, like she's here in front of me, at the liquor store with the guy, and they kept on dating. That was like awkward for Louis, and it was a close friend of his, and Louis was just Louis would just joke about it with the guy. He would be like, nah, güey, ni te voy a decir para la otra porque te quedas con ella. When they finally broke up.
Oh.
Yeah. But it was awkward, I think. And she was never brought her, like, with us in the friend group.
Yeah.
Él venía a nuestra casa y todo, pero she would never come over. So it wasn't like I had a relationship with her where I was embarrassed or I felt bad that he did that. But it's just like, dude, like, you're still dating her? Like, your friend literally put her on the spot.
Yeah.
With proofs, with evidence. And you're still staying. So I think it gets messy.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, no, for sure. That a lot of the times that never ends well. Like if it was my friend or my sister doing it, I for sure. If it was my sibling or my blood, somebody really really close to me, I'd for sure talk to them. Be like, dude, what are you doing? You're fucking up. If this is a person that you want to stay with, then like you need to end this right now, or like cut them loose.
Yeah.
Because if that person was cheating on you, I'd fucking go toe to toe for you, and I'd be pissed at that person. So why wouldn't I be mad at you? Then I'm gonna be looking at you some kind of way. Right. Because if my spouse or somebody, would be cheating on me, like, con qué cara me vas a consolar? How are you gonna come to me and say anything when I know that you clearly don't hold I don't know, hold that sacred. And sometimes people make mistakes, and you know what? Fuck that. No, cheating is cheating. It's fucked up. I don't even know. But I got into the mind of like you saying, like, what if it's your sibling? And by the same token, though, if it's like a friend getting involved, one time, same thing. I had a friend. I saw her husband cheating, and I went and I said something to her. She got real mad, of course, called me a liar. And I was like, I was not there alone. I'm like, there were all these people that saw the same thing. What did all these other bitches say? No. And I was like, are you all blind? Like, we all saw the same goddamn thing. This man was like dancing with people, kissing. And I was like, we all saw the same thing. It was not like, you something, a veces miras algo and you might maybe think that something happened. And then I think there you keep your mouth to yourself. You keep it to yourself because you don't know what the fuck happened. This homie was like fucking macking on people, doing all kinds of like that he shouldn't have been doing. Whole wife like pregnant at home. And I was
That's
like,
fucked up.
yeah. And so I was like, you know what? That's messed up because I don't want somebody knows that I knew and then I didn't say nothing. So I was like, you know what? You don't want to talk to me after that? Then you don't want to talk to me after that.
That's
I did my due diligence.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
If it's somebody in my circle that's doing the cheating, then I'm looking at you some kind of way and I'm talking to you. If it's a friend, then I might be like cutting you loose because I don't know that I want to hang out with people like that.
Yeah.
They say that like, well, friends, right? Like if your circle is doing some messy shit like that, then they're not truthful, they're not honest, so they're probably messy with you too.
Right.
They're not sincere. Shouldn't do business with people like that because they're not on the same mindset. They'll be like, "Oh, it's nothing."
They say that guys cheat just to cheat, and girls cheat when they've had enough. Mm-hmm. Do you guys consider that too? In if it was your guy friend or your brother opposed to your girlfriend or your sister?
I mean, like you guys said, I think cheating is cheating. And at that point, you just need to like end it. And it's not that easy. Maybe sometimes you end things if you have like, finances, a house and kids.
Yeah.
And all of that to just end things. But if you're going as far to just be doing other things that you shouldn't be doing, and it's going to go down and bad and ugly any way you slice it, you just have to end it. I don't know. And it is, they do say that once women are ready to cheat, if you're in love with the person that you're with and you're to the point where you're cheating, it probably means that it took a really long time for her to finally get there. And it's been a long time coming. And then, I think to the point is when you're like, okay, like I'm finding somebody else attractive. I'm so fed up. Then I think that's the point where, you know what, like I probably need to end this because then somebody finds that and they're not going to know that your husband was maybe cheating on you, treating you like crap, talking down to you. They're not going to know any of that. All they're going to know is that you're acting like a hoe. You're like doing all this. And then that's going to be you from then on out. That's no matter how much you put up with, what you ever did, that one thing is forever going to define you. And maybe not that it should matter, but why not just end it? If you don't want to be with that person anyway, unless it's like there's a financial hold and there's financial abuse and there's other things that happen and those are difficult situations. Here we're just talking about maybe like equal partnership and you're ready to cheat and you're like taking that direction instead of ending it. Like I see no point in. If I'm done with somebody and I don't want to be with them to the point where I'm finding somebody else like attractive and I want to be, then it's like that's done to me.
Yeah.
But you brought up a good point because like you don't know what is going on behind closed doors between every couple, right? And then also another thing is like for me to actually say someone is cheating, like I gotta actually see something, not just like they were dancing or they were together, or whatever, because you just never know. I went to a Halloween like festival thing or whatever. I went with my wife. She had an event there, and my cousin went with my girl cousin, and my wife was at her booth, dealing with the event or whatever. And me and my girl cousin, we went to go get tacos. My wife's somebody she knows recognized me and went straight towards me, and then she's like, "Hey, how's your wife?" And then looked at my cousin, kind of like with a little, I thought, we think it's funny, right? Because I was like, that's my cousin, Obviously, she doesn't know, but she assumed. I think, right? Because
Right.
of the way she approached, the way she
Right. Came up
sets,
to you.
yeah. So it's like I gotta actually see something, bro, before I be
Yeah,
like,
but
oh
there's
yeah.
some just people that just looking to start some shit. You're like
That's
at a
true.
you're like at a puesto. If she knows your wife, she knows that like that was your wife's puesto,
Yeah.
right? Because her logo is on there. So at that
But-
point, you're looking to start some shit.
Well, this is a festival, right? So I
Uh-huh.
mean, we're like on the other side of
Yeah, they were
'cause
in-
Oh,
they have
you weren't at the
vendors.
thing?
Yeah, because they have like the vendors on this side, then they have food vendors on this other side. So
Okay.
we're she can't see, but then she came straight towards me and like and I'm like, bro, you really think? I mean, but hey, you never know, right?
Or
You
maybe
never know.
that was her subtle way of being like, hey, dude, you know what? I'm just gonna let you know
I see
that
you.
I see
I
you.
see
Yeah.
you.
And then you know what? Then you're like, you know what? Then you're maybe being a good friend to my wife. And then you're just kind of checking me. Maybe not trying to start shit, but you're just like letting me know, like,
Yeah.
I just want you to know that I
I
see you.
Yeah. And then you never know how couples relationships are. Maybe like I know Diana has guy best friends that she goes out with. Like her best friend is a guy, and she has gone out to eat with this person, and it's like, why are you gonna cause trouble without having like truthful evidence?
Yeah.
So like I think just be cordial, kind of be like, hey,
What do you mean?
you cheat on him? No,
I mean, but I mean, but like that, maybe that's the way, right? And you go and you like maybe like that lady did. Hey,
Yeah.
hi, how are you? I like you having fun.
Like how so
Like
and
small
so. Yeah.
world. I didn't think we like do you see it? We're like,
Yeah.
oh, how do you know each other? Oh, I'm his wife's friend. Hi, or something. You know, just like a subtle hello, goodbye, and
like
then,
a little confirmation type of
Right.
thing.
and then you
too.
just walk. Oh yeah, hi, this is my cousin, or and you just say hi, and you know it is what it is. You did your due diligence, maybe, and like you said, and that's like in my instance, I saw what I saw. It wasn't just like dancing, and it wasn't just. Otherwise, yeah, I would have shut my mouth. I'm like, this is none of my business. Like whatever you. Like you said, it could have been friends. It could have been a dance. They could have been a dance troupe for all I knew.
Yeah.
But in that, if there was no dance troupe, unless they were running a cult and they were coming from
hell
like,
no.
you know, like he had like 7 wives. That was not happening. And so, but yeah, I don't know. It gets a little sticky getting into other people's business. I like hearing about other people's business. I don't know that I like telling other people's business.
yeah.
I think so. I think we're on the boat. We ain't snitching, right?
Would you go?
No.
Your secret safe with
We
me.
ain't snitching,
Nah,
bro. We-
I'm coming. Look, how about this? I'm
I'ma
putting my
fucking-
foot
I'ma-
in your
I'ma-
ass. How about that? If I
I'm
know,
gonna message you. I'll be like, yo, no, I'm gonna call you.
Snitches get stitches.
There you go. Stitches get stitches.
I'm gonna sing like a canary, but I'm gonna sing to you first. I'll be like, yo.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
If, like I said, if it's close friend or
Right.
family, like I'm gonna come to you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go directly and be like out of my way looking for your wife's number. No, I'm gonna be like, hey, like what's up? Like
Yeah.
you want to
Yeah.
talk about it or like what?
This
Like,
shit ain't right, bro.
yeah, is this?
I'm gonna take
Can
my
you
green
please?
dunk
Yeah.
all up in your ass, and I'm gonna be like, yo,
No,
what the fuck is going
I
on?
appreciate the truth. I've actually, I think my friends a lot because they got me a lot of them being honest to me and doing girl code have gotten me a lot of situations that thank God I am no longer involved in. Because they've been like, Diana, I saw A, B, C, C. This is a receipt. Do what you want with it. And I proceeded.
But I think that's like friends being loyal to you.
And I love that loyalty. 'cause I would do the
no,
same thing.
yes. I mean, yes.
You know
When
what I'm
people
saying?
are loyal to you, I think that's one thing. I think the more difficult part is when you are loyal to the cheater, not the cheated.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's when it gets a little like.
That's fucked up.
So that's when I'll shamrock shuffle my green dunk in your ass. But what the fuck are you doing?
But you also got to know the person you're telling, dude, because like there's a lot of people who like they're just head over heels over another, and they'll probably just ignore you or whatever. The fuck.
Yeah,
You know what I
just
mean?
like we were saying, it's like they stay together, and it's like,
Yeah,
damn.
it's just like I just wasted my time and probably ruined a relationship, a friendship.
a friendship. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's because you were telling your friend. You weren't like your friend wasn't the cheater. You were saying, what if your friend?
Right. Yeah.
Like, yeah, like if your friend was a cheater, I think you'd be like, bro, fuck. You know,
Yeah.
either that or, you know, but like that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, you
Yeah,
know,
if it's
from
my
your-
friend and like they're cheating, like I mean, I'm not gonna go to their
Spouse.
like I said, you know,
Yeah.
and be like,
Right,
hey, but I
like,
probably will talk to my
address
friend
it with
like,
them,
yo,
especially like if you're like doing what you're like get the fuck
Yeah.
away. First of all, get the fuck away from me. Second of all, like what the fuck are you doing?
And now with social media, I feel like it's scary. Like anybody can take a picture, a snap, like a little video here and there. Like it's you have to be really like slick with it and type of shit.
Everything, like people, you see those videos when they say like, hey, if your husband's name is Mark and he was wearing a purple shirt and like whatever, whatever
Vegas
color,
one?
yeah, and he was going here and whatever, and he has a friend named Nico and blah 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 blah. This is what you need to know. And I mean, some of that stuff is like, whoa, like, did I want to find out like that? But like, I guess thank you. So there's so many.
But I still click on the video and see if she found the person.
Which part two?
I still look at the comments and shit.
But yeah, no, like those are crazy. So yeah, like if you're out there doing your dirt, like you better be like moving like, like stealth mode, because people out here are either, some people I think do it just genuinely, like they see it and they're shocked, or other people are just doing it like, oh my god, I'm gonna post this on TikTok. I am not that quick with my phone. I'm probably gonna be like ¿qué está pasando? I'm not gonna be like, I don't know how people do it that quick.
You know what? You guys just reminded me. One day we went to the bar, our local bar. And me and Louis are there fucking minding our own business. And this guy walks in. I told Diana, this guy walks in with this girl. And this is one of my daughter's friend's dad. And then like me and Louis looked at him. We know his wife. Like we don't have a relationship, but we know them. And we looked at him. He fucking like he sped so fast going to our table, and he's like, I'm not with the mom anymore. And I'm like, me and Lois are just like, noted, like, cool.
All right then.
But me and Lois were like so shocked, and like that this guy even came and like excused himself. And mind you, after that, he was all over the girls, like fucking in the dance floor, everything. Like he was like,
he wanted
living
to have
his
a
best
good
life.
night. He did not want to be up there like thinking like, is she recording me? Is this gonna go on TikTok? He wanted to go up in there like and have a
low
good
key.
night.
I want to say like when I got home, I wanted to wake up my daughter and be like, hey, has your friend been going to school?
Okay.
Friend. No, but like that was so funny. And we recently saw him like a week ago. We saw him in the bar again with another girl. So now it's for real. But it's a local bar, and
I could tell
he was saying hi to everybody. So like
he's the special.
I knew it was true that he wasn't with the mom anymore, because he was comfortably saying hi to everybody that was like coming in, or
he's been there a lot of times.
Yeah, he's been there a lot of times. So like ya lo conocen, So but I was just like, that was funny, like how he just came up. And that was his conversation.
He didn't want to be judged, bro.
He didn't ask like, oh, how's your daughter? Like, what are her grades looking like this year? No, he wanted to let us know.
How's parent-teacher conference?
Yeah,
shit?
no.
Like, no.
He wanted a judgment-free
free zone.
He wanted to enjoy his night
for that.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not with Metro anymore. Fuck you. Have a good night. Bye.
Yeah. Like hello and goodbye.
Right.
Yeah.
Watch me go.
Facts.
Uh-huh. Like, would you guys, if you saw something going down, would you like, are you guys quick? Would you like record it?
As fuck.
Yeah.
I recorded a DUI the other day outside my house.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I saw the whole process. I was like, bro, come on.
Oh, you put it on Snap, right?
Yeah.
I saw it.
But I feel bad for homie, bro. But you guys saw it on Snap, right?
Yeah.
I saw the whole thing. He woke up my dog. My dog was mad. I was mad because it was like 1 a.m. Like the dude was guilty as fuck. Crashed into a parked car.
Damn.
And he got out his blankie. When he pulled out the blankie, I was like, nah, bro, you going to jail. You going to jail as fuck. He pulled out his blankie. He crashed.
Comfortable.
Got out, went to the back, opened the trunk, but just put on his blanket. Like he was waiting to get arrested. I was like, bro, come on.
He's like, let me be.
I'm recording the whole process. Like I still had hope in him, and I was like, come on, bro, like sober up, like like con el susto algo, nada.
Nope, his ass needed to go to jail. He was ready.
People were like, I saw the whole thing.
I don't know. I'm not that quick. I sometimes I just want to know. I want to know from beginning to end. I'm like, ¿qué está pasando? During COVID, I was like, watching. There was a lot of things going on. My block was quiet, but I was like, there were a lot of things. And I sleep late. Sometimes I don't sleep at all. And I was like, there were some teenagers on the block. They were on some stuff. And I was like this whole novela, like in my head.
Shit.
No, like literally in front. I would be hearing noise. And I'm like, what the hell's happening?
We Univision as fuck.
I was like, ¿qué está pasando? You were supposed to be on lockdown. And it was these teenagers like sneaking in and out like at 2-3 in the morning. And I was like, ooh.
Get some tea, bro.
Meanwhile, my 40-year-old ass is like, I'm learning how to skate here on the cul-de-sac. No, they were having fun on lockdown. There's a lot of stuff,
Talking about
man. I'm not
lockdown.
that quick.
Cheers to 4 years of COVID.
That's
There you
right.
go.
This
Yeah.
week, 4 years.
It's crazy.
4
You guys
years.
remember, like 4 years ago, where were you?
We were literally, and we're almost gonna close it out. But we were for us a week before the shutdown. We were in Vegas
Vegas.
really?
for my dad's birthday, and then no, maybe.
I did get a little sick after that.
Yeah.
Cough, cough. Like,
I mean, I was at work and then we went home. I think there was a little bit of time we're at school. Like we went home regular, I think, end of day. And then everybody, start getting the emails for the kids, start getting ready for remote. And I think our district had been planning, because we get a lot of snow by where we're at,
Yeah.
just for preparing for remote days because of the snow.
Right.
So they had been preparing like the year before. And so they're like, all right, remote. And then all of a sudden it was remote and it never went away. It was like that for
A year, 2,
for
3.
2-3 months, and then they tried to do like a couple days in person and then not, and then they're like, yep, no,
Yeah,
that's
back
not
to remote.
working. And then they tried, I think, again at the beginning of the next school year, and then you have to sign this sheet where like you took their temperature every morning and all of this stuff. It was wild.
I
It
was,
was
in
wild, yeah.
Indianapolis for my suegro's birthday, and we heard the news where Chicago was banning the restaurants dining in, like the customers dining in,
Mhm.
and like we got up and left because Louis was managing the restaurant, and we had to figure out a plan for the restaurant. And Louis just like fucking like lost his shit because he's like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Like I have to figure out a plan for the restaurant, and he was the manager at that time.
Damn.
So and it was all new. Like what the hell? Like what do you do? Do you stay open? Do you close? Like how do you fucking survive?
But then that got crazy because out of all of the things, that's what everybody needed the most. They were locked down at the house, and then you had like everybody at the restaurant still working, making food, and then you would go pick up. Like that's how the crazy delivery
Curbside
expectations started.
pickup
Yeah, the
and all that,
curbside pickups.
I remember Louis. Obviously they blocked the counter with like plastic, but they put like the white tables to create like more social distancing between the employees and the customers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The plastic things that started going up after a little
We
bit.
barely took them off at the
Like,
bank.
All that
We
stuff was
barely, and we're gonna probably put
crazy.
them back up.
Yeah. No, it was
What?
nuts.
It's coming again.
No, bro, chill.
Yeah,
Well,
I've
no.
started actually seeing people
A lot
with
of people
masks
are
again.
A
I'm
lot of
like,
people have been calling off.
But they're treating it more like a flu.
like a
though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. What were like do?
No, I'm just saying because like
No, but where
I
were
didn't know
you?
you guys 4 years ago. Why I said my this bitch, this is my sister bitch. But like that's crazy because basically, I mean, out of that, Chingonas came about,
yeah.
and then now we're here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So something ugly, something beautiful came about. Oh, and with that being said,
That being said, now we are gonna wrap this up. Though.
wrap it up.
You guys have? Oh, I have a shout out. Shout out to La Jaivita.
Shout
Shout out Jaivita.
Shout out to Jaivita.
Check that sweater out. Check
Bro,
out.
There you go.
Zoom in.
I know. Right?
Close up.
Shout out to La Jaivita. I'll link them in the description.
Yes.
Yeah.
Check them out. Awesome food.
Yeah.
You guys got any shout outs or anything?
Shout out to everyone who supports Podfam, Compas Unfiltered, and Chingonas Talk About It.
Yes.
Shout out like to the real ones for
Go
real.
subscribe.
Subscribe, follow.
Yes.
Happy birthday, comadre.
Happy birthday. Happy late birthday, Cynthia.
Yes, yes. Happy birthday. I know we had a COVID birthdays 4 years ago.
Yeah. Por eso ahorita I'm wilding out.
Vámonos, canto.
Se ven a
Dale
Vegas.
gas. Dale
Se ven a
gas.
Vegas.
Comadre, shout outs, okay?
Huh?
Shout out.
Not just you guys, man. Honestly, you guys are like the best people ever.
Oh,
No, you guys are. No lie. You
We
guys
love-
are. I met like you never expect to meet people once you're an adult. It's hard to make adult friends.
Yeah.
And then
Genuine friends.
Yes. And then you meet people and like years later you still meet, and then you have the hard conversations and you still meet, and then you laugh and you still hang out and you do all of the things, and your friends call the police on you to do welfare
That's
checks
crazy as fuck, though.
because they
Cynthia.
care about you.
I really did.
Nobody's ever
Yeah,
done that
we're
for
worried.
me.
I was worried.
Cry.
We all were though.
Yeah, we were
Yeah,
all
we were
We
worried.
all were though.
But no, I like, again, it's just like making friends is hard, and staying with friends, especially when you're like busy adult and
Yeah.
everybody
Adulting.
has their own things, right? Cada cabeza es un mundo, and everybody has their own shit. And the fact that you guys are all able to make time, and we hang out and we just have a really nice time, and no matter what's going on, we always make time for each other. To me, I hold that very near and dear, and you guys are just
Close to my heart too.
Cheers to the pod fam.
Cheers.
And until the next episode.
That's it. You don't have any shout outs?
No.
No, you're good.
I'm good.
Shout out Louis. No.
Shout out.
Thank you guys for listening, for watching. Ya estamos por la otra.
Until next time.
Bye.